Good morning. Good morning, team. I got questions. Where is it? Shout out to Deanna Irvin. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go off for a minute. I don't even got my music playing, but that's okay. I'm not gonna be here long. It's just was something disturbing came to my mind. Let me position this. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. 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 Let's see something here. I kind of like this picture. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna be moving around a little bit while I'm talking to y'all. Yeah, and if anybody want to say something from the room, I got my purses and robe and stuff hanging on the back of my door because you know how these people are. They think it's a big deal. Let me see if I can get this gadget going over here. Okay, gotta get this going. Anyway. Hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. I'm on regular YouTube. That's right. I don't need to push that up the show. I'm not gonna be here. Regular YouTube. That's right. I don't need to push that up the show. Yeah. Questions. Y'all, you know what though? Let me just get right into it. I didn't even want to play no music this morning. Let me see where y'all want to start at. Let me turn down this other gadget. I didn't even know it was up. So yesterday when I was watching Spirit Boy, and like I say, y'all, I'm be moving around a little bit too while I'm talking to y'all because I got my coffee and everything, and I got some things that I'm also doing. Okay. Oh, forget this right here. Moving around. Okay. Gotta go up front. Gotta go up front. Here. Gotta get some light on. Well, it was some disturbing stuff. You know, something reminded me of some very disturbing stuff. Good morning, Sammy Dizzle. Good morning, 21 in the sky. I hope y'all give me a like. And when the subject of Leah came up, and I know I'm starting backwards, I went over to Billie Jean's to watch that video again of the little girl coming out the room. Because people were saying that she came out a separate room. Y'all, woke up early about 5 o'clock this morning. First, what happened was I found Rick Reed, and he had been on all night. Good morning, Phenomenal. Graffiti. And he was feeling pretty good, though. He wasn't feeling no pain, y'all. He was kind of tipsy. So a lot going on that chat. But anyway, I watched it for a while, you know, started taking my shower and everything. They was really going at it. And mostly, I think it was Ricky tapped out because I said while I was up so early, I'd go ahead and just jump in the shower, you know, and start get some stuff done around here early. So anyway, so I went back and I watched that 3 times. Now my thing is, I got questions. Isn't that if that's the man she met at this grocery store 3 months ago, and she already got him spending the night in her home? I'm appalled because people were saying no, she came out her room, and I watched it. I watched no, she came from the same direction as that man. Then she opened that door to her little tiny room and went in that room after she did her twerking. So my grown niece and her husband, down both of them on their second marriages, she introduced her daughter when she was 19, because her daughter 21 now, to the guy she was dating after a year. But the guy still wasn't ready to introduce his children to her. And she started giving ultimatums. She didn't understand it, but I was telling him, maybe you want to make sure that there's longevity in this relationship. So anyway, after a couple of years, he introduced his 3 kids, but they were age too. Except the boy was 17 and young ladies 2021, college students, but he still didn't want to introduce them. And then he finally did. And right now, to this day, they're married. They've been married for two years. My point is, if somebody gonna wait to even introduce their adult children, you're supposed to wait to introduce your child. And this ain't no drag on Leah. I'm praying for the little girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, she talking about, she dragging Leah. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So anyway, this pretty boy did a good epic cleanup yesterday, y'all. So he said now, and I think he was talking about, who was he was talking about? Somebody wanted to be popular. Was it Stanky Baby? Which one it was? Well, anyway, all of them was. Anyway, let me get to the meats and the potato of the situation. Now, all of that stuff that they coming on talking about who did what and who did this, and Demi going after Phi and Phi going after Demi, y'all, that's pathetic. I mean, I think it's all, some of it is a show, some of it may be real. There's some hurt feelings in there showing up, it really is. But I've also found out that Olivia was back, okay? And Phi is afraid of Olivia, okay? She even threw a subliminal out there about Olivia. But now, that took me over to Olivia. Olivia did what she called a preemptive strike, meaning she's going to strike before she get to her, okay? So Olivia did a live and Tracy D dropped down. And she was welcoming Tracy was dropping down, and she was talking about Tracy and, being sympathetic towards her. That was a dig on Tracy D when her friend dropped that picture of her not having no edges and those 5 or 6 little braids. She started way back there on her friend. That was a dig. That was shady when she showed that picture. And that's what Olivia was talking about today when Crystal Salters came on. And she had on a halter top, and her child was in the room. And Stanky Baby came on and was trying to make it seem like something unnatural was going on there as well. Stanky Baby has went to people's jobs, but even behind that, Tracy D has something to do with it. Because Olivia's words to Tracy D was, what is she going to do without Tracy? Was the one behind everything that helped you. So then again, we know Tracy was behind every evil, wicked thing. Now, Olivia, this ain't no drag to you. And I understand you don't like Phi Bay. I don't either, but I'm going to tell you the truth. At this point, I'm not caring for neither because they done the worst. And I have no sympathy. I feel just like Spitty Boy yesterday. Okay? So we all know that she was behind the scenes doing the most. She was the one interviewed at Tracy's job. So I don't have no sympathy. I don't have none whatsoever for her doing that because she has done some horrible things. And just because we just now finding out that she's going through chemo, don't change nothing. It does not change the history. It does not change the things that has been done because they were going for other people's health as well. Okay? So I'm not having no sympathy, but I don't even have no sympathy for the little girl, but I wish her well in life. Okay? I really do. I wish her well. So I'm not going to rain on her parade. Like that, that's on her. But I don't agree with her, what she's doing, because now I found out it's her and her mama was behind the scene. Okay? All right. So she's going around, now, visiting all the platforms and now and then apologizing or whatever, but that's fine if that's what she want to do. But like I said, I'm not going to do it. And I mean it. And ain't nobody asked me to do it. And I dare anybody to ask me to do it because I'm just going to say no. I don't have no sympathy. Nope. I'm not even trying to give no sympathy. Okay? Then what happened was instead of Phi Bay coming on, talking about the business at hand, what's going on, she started deflecting to Miss Tivolosity. We didn't want to hear about Miss Tivolosity. We wanted to hear about what was going on. Okay? No, wasn't nobody trying to hear because if Billy Boy wanted to do something different over there, he would have done that. Okay? So we wanted to hear about that. And we want to know where's Niecy Pooh. At the time, we was asking, where's Niecy Pooh? We wanted to know about all of that. We wanted about the money. We got questions. Shout out to Deanna Irvin. We got extra questions. That's why I put my hat on this morning. We don't want to know about that. So then, while we were on live and everybody wondering was Nisi Poo hiding, Nisi Poo came on there with a song, a 3-minute song. And the name, the title was, I think, was Choices. And the song was, who can I run to when I need love? So he was trying to throw out a message right there. I guess he don't feel love, and I guess he feel, that he's caught in the middle or whatever the case may be going on. Okay? And then another thing, y'all. If this lady up here painting and not painting on the wall, why the man to get in there and help her paint? But by me listening to Spirit yesterday, listening about the little girl and people saying stuff, it made me backtrack and go look at that, because there was an issue was, did she come out that room? No, she came from the same direction that man. He went by once, he went by twice. You can go to the 25-minute mark when he first came by, because I was listening to at what mark? I was listening hard. And then the 35 point something, whatever mark, then the little girl was doing her dance, and then she opened up her bedroom, but she did come from that same side, y'all. So that's why I came on here this morning. I was appalled. Y'all know it's too early in the Saturday morning for me to be on, but I was appalled at that. That man was back there. You're right, phenomenal. That man was back there. And if it's true what they saying, it's that man from the grocery store. And we know it's only been a few months. So I'm not on tracing them. I told y'all I'm moving away from that, but I can't help to mention their name because they have a lot to do with this. And then we find out Skillet back. Now, y'all, wasn't Skillet the one? And we see whoever was my mom during that time. And it was a name called Psalms 21. And I didn't know who it was until they said, I think I even had her for a temporary mod. Well, I hear she back on the scene too. Spirit boy said he don't want nothing to do with her. Now, this lady has had 3 or 4 different names that I know of, but my understanding, she's around again. But under a different name, I forgot the name that he said, but she's probably watching me right now. But her name was Psalms 21. Now, I know some of y'all was back there doing my moderator. It hasn't been that long. Sammy, this right. Good morning. Good morning, Manny. Let me speak. Good morning, Suki. I'm going to speak to a couple of y'all. I'm on here. I missed it for y'all. Miss if I can go down. Suki. Marie. Alfreda. I can't go on. Welcome to 39ers in the chat right now. We're 42. Thank you for the 14 likes, but y'all can do a little better than that. So that's why I jumped on here this morning. You know what I'm saying? Because I was appalled at that. And I would have never went back to Billie Jean and re-looked if I hadn't heard Spirit Boy talking yesterday. A few more people that was on live yesterday, and I really had to go back and look. So y'all go over there and look at it. Now, Nisi Poo, are you running for real? You really don't know if you can make up your mind where you want to be. You're a grown man. Spirit, QB, I said once before that none of us necessarily had nothing too bad against you. We stayed away from you because of stagnation being so controlling of you, to the fact that you coming at all of us like you did even when I was over there on that panel. Good morning, NYW. Good morning, So Blessed. And same thing with Tracy D. We probably would have rolled for you at this point. No, not since I know now that you was behind all that and you passed it on to your daughter. You were basically the brains. And then your disrespectful daughter want to come on there and talk about me because of some tea somebody came on my panel and gave me. No, y'all don't care. Teach your daughter. She growing the channel the wrong way, and I'm done with that. And then get back to what I was talking about now, because I'm really supposed to be talking about you. I'm supposed to be talking about Stank Nation over there. But anyway, welcome back, Miss Olivia. I wrote in one of your things. Welcome back. You know, you can do both. You know, somebody was telling her she can still do whatever she's doing and still come over here once in a while and do the commentary on what's going on, because I do the same thing, simply commentary. That's all it was, okay? Okay, are you guys buffering? Because if y'all are, Is something going on in this area or is something YouTube? Because it seems like a lot of people I watch be kind of like jumping. If so, I'm gonna get off and come back on my gadget, but I might just wait till later on. So is it bad, Suki? Hey, three, I'm the Muffy. So I didn't watch 13, like I said. I'm gonna be up to the night. I just happened to wake up last night and seen that Rick Reed was on feeling good. That's all that was. I get off and come back later like I had planned. But that was on my mind so much. I look forward to Miss Olivia's. I do too. I always did like to watch her, so I will be going over there and watching her. Matter of fact, she did too. So I'm gonna watch the longer one, in its whole entirety. But I just want to know that if anybody else looked at that as good as I did, then y'all know you're not buffering for me. Okay, I thought somebody asked, was I intermittently buffering? Thank you for the 48 that's having early coffee with me on a Saturday morning. It's okay to buffer, but I missed part of what you were saying. Slicky, all I was saying was, did you watch Billie Jean 3 days ago? Did you see when the man was going back and forth? Did you see that the little girl came from the same direction as the man? Then she opened up her room door. People were saying she came out a different door. No, she came from the same direction. So Billie Jean put something up the other day. I wrote down the name of the live. You got to go see it. Go to the 25-minute mark, 35-minute mark, and judge it for yourself. Because I'm quite sure you're going to see what I saw, that the little girl came from the same direction. And this man was in the house that she met 3 months ago. He worked at a grocery store. And so what? You don't know him to be introducing your child to me. But, you're grown. Do what you want to do. But like I said, if it was me, I wouldn't. There's no way I would have a strange man around my little girl. And then y'all say that she read, well, they said she read on a 3-year-old level. She might be a little bit on the spectrum. Is something were to happen, is she going to tell it? Or since she's mimicking the way her mother danced, if something did happen, do she think that's normal because of what she said, because what they say, she don't be able to do? Challenging Five to say her name or something, and Five said, yeah, that's what I said. He said that she's afraid of Olivia. She started deflecting and started talking about Miss Velocity. What's going on over there? It was Billy Boy said if he wanted to say something to her, he would have said something that night on Sir King panel. She's over there deflecting because we got questions. Okay? We had questions. I got questions about this stranger. Is that really the man from the grocery store? In them 3 months? Now we know you spent the money. We got questions that any and everything dark that you did. Well, we know the other girl's behind it. But we got questions. Now, are you trying to throw all that over there on your used to be friend? I got questions. What's going on with all of that? I got questions. Okay? So anyway, that's why we're over here talking about Sucky. You got to go over there and rewatch that. Okay? Oh, okay. I was talking about the drugs. Yeah, I wanted to say something about the drugs. Oh, and another thing. She apologized to Duchess Kelly Love. How many times have she apologized to him? He took the apology, but I'm thinking he know that this got to be another fake apology. Come on, Duchess. I love you, Duchess and the Kelly Love, but come on. She going to flip-flop back like she normally do, because there's nobody that this lady has got into it. Okay? So I'm glad Olivia back. She is somebody that's going to really put her in her place. Okay? And then she bragged about the 1,700 in the chat. Billy Boy said with 1,000, but he always get that. That's not a big deal with him. He's been as many subs as followers of views as he have had and still get. That's still with that number stuff. He don't even trip off numbers like that. So basically, that's what I'm talking about. I had questions because I went pretty Saturday morning. I'll probably come back later on because I wanted to come on last night and come back last night and show y'all my probable I did. Okay? But by that time, when they all got done, got through soaking for the 20, 25 minutes, Billy Boy came on, so I was sucking crabs and watching the cleanup. But I didn't get through it all of them. I'll come back later on, show them to y'all with my potatoes and stuff for lunch. I just want to hop on here this morning real quick and just say a few things. I ain't done because Pretty Boy said way more than what I'm saying right now. My mind just went to the little girl and having to go back and watch the man, but it never did that. If I hadn't heard that again, just listening to people. So I had the backstroke on that. So go on over there and watch it, girl. Manny and VP. Go back with it and watch it because I got tons of notes right here. I might come back with it. I might just come back with my month thing, but I'm not going to stay long. Thank you for the 20 likes. Thank you for y'all having a quick sip with me this morning. So I know a lot of people must have stayed up last night. The fact that when I woke up and seen Rick Reed and he was tipsy, and I mean, he was up he must be not right now. When he wake up later on, he's going to have the worst headache. But that's okay. He was having fun. The panel was jumping. Y'all said, I don't know what woke up and see what was going on. So I wasn't privy, I don't know when he came on. So I don't know, y'all. So y'all got to go watch that. So, but anyway, I'm going to come back later. I just had questions, y'all. I just wanted to know, what y'all think about that. And for those who didn't see it, go watch it. Because I want to know, am I the only one seeing things? Because it was a big deal. But the only person I think questioned it at the time, I think Miss Pizarro was questioning it while they had it going on. But, sometimes you got to look at stuff 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And that's what I did. Basically, that's what I did. I mean, I kept rewinding it because I want to come on here and say that, and it's not true. And like I said, that's a grown woman. That's her house. That's a child. I get it. But I would be afraid for my child. I just would. Good morning, Heat Wave. I'm on here for a few minutes, baby girl. I'm ready to get off. I'll be back on here later. Yeah, y'all go up there and rewatch that so I can know if anybody agreeing with me what I'm saying. Hey, love, which video for what? What? So sorry, I'm out and about. I was talking about Billie Jean video of Manny. When I come back on later on, when I really back on later on to stay on for a little while, because you do this on Saturdays like this long, I'm going to reiterate it. I was talking about the Billie Jean thing situation. The man in the grocery store, this thing Nation only knew 3 months. And over there on that side of the house while this lady painting the room and not looking around to check on her. I was talking about that. Because I watched it 2 or 3 more times. And the name of Billie Jean's, what was the name of that video? I know it's got something like Left in My A Off, but she had another one. Okay, what was the name of that video? I can't remember the name of it, but y'all gonna see Laughing My A Off alone, and it's gonna be long, Laughing My A Oh. I forgot the top of it. So I had to go back and watch it 3 times. I'm trying to see if I wrote down the name of it. Evidently I didn't. But anyway, y'all can go watch it. Miss Olivia, y'all go watch Miss Olivia too. Thanks and bless. Y'all go watch Miss Olivia too. She got some pretty good videos, so I need to go finish watching it in its entirety. Hey, Miko Lee King, in its entirety, my question this morning was, wasn't that little girl coming from the same direction? Yeah, the T. That's it. Phenomenal. Yeah, the T. Left my A off, like I said. Go watch that, y'all, and catch up. We're going to come back and talk about it some more. I just needed to get that off my mind this morning, okay? I'll come back later on. Love you guys with a real life and talk more in detail about what's really going on out here and other stuff, too, because I want y'all to see. I got the rest of my crabs for today. I could eat all those crabs, okay? I want y'all to see my look. I'm proud of myself. I poured some beer in it, and it done just like Ryan Q said. It was easy to get the meat out and everything. That's what I done. So I'll be back later. Toodaloo. Bye. Drop the diamonds, y'all. You know I ain't playing my music, so that y'all know this was a little quick good morning. Toodaloo.